Alaska has two national forests, the Tongass National Forest and the biggie, the Tongass National Forest, which is the largest national forest in the entire United States. How big? The Tongass National Forest covers most of southeast Alaska at just under 17 million acres. That's around the size of the state of West Virginia, making it the biggest national forest in the nation. It's also home to our planet's biggest temperate rainforest. This wild area offers home to wolves, eagles, moose, black bears, and yes, those huge brown furry things with teeth and claws, brown bears. And why do the brown bears get so big there? It's because they know how to catch salmon in the rivers there. Now, you'd probably think that our national forests are managed for, well, the forest, the trees, right? But in reality, the US Forest Service manages your forests for the health of the entire ecosystem there. That's why the staff includes fish biologists who help manage the forest waters and the fish species that live there as part of the greater ecosystem.
So salmon are so cool because they're anadromous, which means that they are born in fresh water and then they go out to the ocean for the majority of their life, but they come back to spawn and then die into freshwater. So it's a pretty remarkable life cycle and adaptation. The other cool thing I love about salmon is their colors. They come in stripes and polka dots and like purples and reds and greens, and they're not just silver like you see, but they're all different colors when you start to look at them.
Here in Alaska, we deal with the big salmon runs, so we get to see the life cycle from beginning to end. It's really neat to share with the family.
Though it's true that salmon play a key role in Alaska's food web, let's decode the aquatic science of the largest part. Ever wonder why a salmon fillet is orange compared to the white flesh of a bass or walleye? The old saying, "you are what you eat," holds true in aquatic ecosystems. And salmon fillets get their color from something called a krill. Krill are these tiny orange shrimp, about the size of a paperclip, that eat ocean plankton. Despite being real shrimpy shrimp, they more than make up for that in numbers and are the largest biomass and food source in the ocean. So they're a huge part of the base of the food pyramid there. And all kinds of sea life eat krill, from 40-ton whales to 4-ounce baby salmon. Other small baitfish eat krill too. That in turn are eaten by bigger salmon, which in turn are consumed by all kinds of birds and mammals, from humans to eagles, foxes, black bears, and of course those huge brown bears that live near the coastal waters there.
The forest that surrounds us here in southeast Alaska is very dependent on salmon, and without all that, to take them out of the food chain, the bears wouldn't have food, the eagles wouldn't have food, the trees wouldn't have food. Everything around us is all green because of rain and fish. So today we're chasing cutthroat trout, coastal cutthroat, dolly varden, which are a char, some rainbow trout, and some silver salmon. Between the four species, they're all very strong part of a healthy ecosystem, and without any one of those ones missing out of the ecosystem and out of the food chain, a lot of this stuff around us wouldn't be.
Oh, you lost it.
The system kind of varies. It has a lake in the stream system, and then as it comes down to the towards the ocean, there's this really slow area. So the water has a lot of tannins in it and stuff. The slow water provides a lot of food for trout in addition to when the salmon aren't here. So you got a lot of insect life. It's a very complete ecosystem. It's just kind of a free-flowing system, and the salmon have free reign of it. Very healthy system.
A nice one. Grandpa, we got another one. That's a big one. Whoa. Ooh. Oh, that's a big one.
When the time comes, you'll find me by the river, dreaming of the night. I dream down the sun. When I need to sail open water, take me to the current to keep my calm.